as understanding responsibility, ethics, and citizenship in digital places. For the Caribbean, reliable information is not a luxury. The region is rich in culture, creativity, and human talent, but also exposed to hurricanes, climate shocks, economic vulnerabilities, and rapid technological change. Reliable information is part of how we prepare, respond, recover, and build trust. During crises, whatever they are, misinformation and disinformation can spread quickly, creating confusion and weakening public confidence. At the same time, Caribbean solidarity has shown its strength. Broadcasters, teachers, community leaders, youth, civil society, governments, and regional institutions alike working together so that people receive timely, accurate, and useful information. And this is why UNESCO sees media and information literacy as central to safe, inclusive, and sustainable digital transformation. The Caribbean does not need only digital skills, but digital judgment. Not only access to devices, as we've said, but the ability to evaluate information. Not only connectivity, but critical thinking, creativity, ethics, and citizenship. And that is the spirit behind SIM Caribbean, the SIDS Inclusive Initiative and Media and Information Literacy in the Caribbean. A long title, admittedly, but that's what it is all about. Through this initiative, UNESCO is working with many partners, obviously with governments and a number of regional partners to deepen MIL awareness and strengthen transversal skills. The purpose is to help build a Caribbean that is more informed, resilient, inclusive, and prepared for the digital future. Today's workshop speaks directly to that ambition. It brings together educators from Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, Grenada, and the wider UNESCO Caribbean family. It combines policy awareness with practical training in curriculum, classroom practice, student engagement, remote communication, and accessibility features, a very wide package. Inclusion must be practical. It must reach the teacher preparing lessons, the student who learns differently, the parent supporting from home, and the school leader working to ensure that no learner is excluded. I really want to commend Antigua and Barbuda as it marks the 10th anniversary of its ratification of the UNESCO Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, which took place on 7 January 2016. Today's workshop honors commitment through capacity building that supports educators and learners in concrete ways. I also commend the government of St. Kitts and Nevis for its satellite participation and for recognizing today as a professional development day for educators of students with disabilities. This is a strong example of regional cooperation. It reminds us that the Caribbean's challenges are shared, and so too are its solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, media and information literacy is about agency, giving people the confidence and competence to navigate a complex information environment, to protect democratic participation, strengthen social cohesion, and also to support lifelong learning and benefit from technology simply without being dominated by it. For educators, this mission is especially powerful. Every time you help a student question a source, recognize bias, use a digital tool responsibly, or participate respectfully online, you are contributing to a safer and more resilient Caribbean. Every time you adapt technology to include a learner with a disability, you are advancing the promise to leave no one behind. UNESCO is honored to be your partner in this work, and I encourage you to approach today's sessions with openness, generosity, and ambition. Share your experiences, Ask the difficult questions that you have in mind. Learn from one another. Take these skills back into your classrooms afterward, and also in the schools and communities. The Caribbean's future will be shaped not only by the technologies we adopt, but by the values, knowledge, and judgment with which we use them. That is the message of UNESCO. Media and information literacy is indeed, we believe, one of the foundations of that future. I thank you, I congratulate you, and I wish you a productive and inspiring workshop.